Hello, 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 hello. But yeah. So I kind of lied. Unfortunately, I said I was actually gonna stream once again. The past Monday. But unfortunately, things happened, and also I had a fuck up in goddamn sleep schedule, and yeah, now here I am. So just several days late. Anywho, but before we do anything though, I wanted to leave this little intro in. I made my own little intro, but I wanted to leave this intro in particular just because of the fact that, well, this is important. This is lore. Yeah, this is basically, to kind of summarize what we're looking at here. This is at the start of the game, right? And this is basically like, this is worship, but a man by the name of Dr. Kane signs into this fucking goddamn capsule that has this unique-looking robot that's a bit different than the others. Warning, X is the first of a new generation of robots which contain an innovative new feature, the ability to think, feel, and make their own decisions. However, this ability could be very dangerous. If X were to break the first rule of robotics, a robot must never harm a human being, the result would be disastrous, and I fear that no force on Earth could stop him. Approximately 30 years will be required before we can safely confirm his reliability. Spoiler alert, it's been more than 30 years. Unfortunately, I will not live to see that day, nor do I have anyone to carry on my work. Therefore, I have decided to seal him in this capsule, which will test his internal systems until his reliability has been confirmed. Please do not disturb the capsule until that time. X possesses great risks as well as great possibilities. I can only hope for the best. September 18th, 20XX. T-Light, aka Thomas Light, aka Dr. Light. So, yes. Mr. Dr. Wowie, man. Yeah. This is Mega Man X, one of my, favorite video games of all time, actually. I'd just say. Like, flat out, I love this game. This game is, wonderful. Hi Luna, how you doing? Oh shit, god damn it, I accidentally didn't press. God, these older games, like, they would go immediately to the demo, like, super fucking goddamn quickly. It's actually kind of funny. Anyway, I'm gonna go into option mode. Anyway, hi Luna, how you doing? I gotta submit my time card. Sure, fair enough. But yeah, let me know if the volume is pretty good. Like, if the audio's, not bad and all the other shit. I actually might have to lower my fan, as much as that might actually fucking kill me, but... because I don't want the fan to actually be fucking with the audio or my microphone at all. But it's fine. We gotta deal with all that shit. Anywho, okay. Dr. G. Wow. Yes. So level seem high. All right. Well, we'll see when we actually get into the game. Anywho, as I always do in almost every fucking Mega Man game, I like to adjust my buttons. There we go. That's fine. But yeah, I'll explain things as we go along. But basically, for those who are uninitiated when it comes to the Mega Man games, Mega Man X is basically like a continuation after the classic series, even though the classic series at this point never really finished, you know what I mean? But this is basically like, they wanted to kind of continue on and add more shit. Yeah, and of course the results of the X series has been a little bit mixed, but I love the X series. The X series is wonderful. And to be honest with you, this game alone is probably my favorite of any Mega Man game ever. It beats out pretty much almost anything, which is really funny because it's such a simple game. But, I mean, that's basically all Mega Man games need to be. Anywho, let's not waste any time. Let's get started. Hello, Batsy. Hello, Batsy. How you doing? But, yeah. But, I guess to kind of super quickly explain, I guess, the story of this game. Well, basically, a doctor guy fucking got found X. X is basically Dr. Light's newest, you know, greatest creation that he kind of left out when he died. And then, of course, whatchamacallit, X is found, like, 100 years in the future, I believe, after the classic series. It's not ever really explained exactly when, but basically, 100 years after the classic series, X finds himself in the future, and, you know, now you have, like, more advanced robots and stuff like that. And, I explained, like, a little bit about this in X4. Apologies for fucking playing a different game out of order, but it's fine. We needed to play X4. That was, like, very important. Also, that thing looks really fucking cool. I love that thing. Anyway, yeah, no, fucking, basically, X is a Maverick Hunter now. And in this series, Mavericks are basically android robots, whatever, that basically go haywire and destroy shit. And the current fucking item plot of the game is that the leader of the Maverick Hunters, Sigma, we've seen him in X4, basically goes nuts and tries to fucking start a revolt against the humans, and, you know, all that jazz. So basically, android robot fucking gotta take over, that kind of shit, typical stuff, you know? So, and X, of course, has to stop him. There you go, there's your story of, Mega Man X. There's a couple other things to kind of mention, but we'll get there when we get there. But, yeah. But as far as, how X controls, honestly, he basically, for the most part, controls similar to how classic Mega Man would, with the exception of a couple things. One we'll get later, and two, the fact that he can actually wall kick off of shit. Like that. There you go. So, you know, also I like doing this. Oh, damn it. Hang on, I want to do it again. One sec. Come on, respawn. There you go. There you go. I like destroying that and then, like, riding on it. Sigma Revolution. Will there be a pop quiz later? Maybe. I don't know. I'll think of one. Anyway, yeah, I like riding this thing all the way to the end of the screen. Just because why not? Anyway, you got a big old fucking ship plane thing here that drops all these, mechanoid dudes in cars. Destroy about 2 of them, and then, you know, yeah, you're basically done. However, ominous music plays. It's Boba Fett! Anywho, so one little thing I'm just gonna show off here. You can shoot this guy in his ride armor. His name is Vile, by the way. We'll see that in a moment. But you can't kill him. This is basically an unwinnable battle. So basically, just get hit a couple times and get hit by that projectile, and then, yeah. Cutscene. You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you think you could defeat me? Well, yeah, you kinda can't with your invincible fucking ride armor. Wait a second. A Chad appears. I love the fucking music in this game. But, yeah. The red robot guy appears, and, no, that's not Proto Man. I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him. X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine. Remember, you have not reached full power yet. If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am. Alright, stop sucking your own dick. Although, admittedly, he kind of does have rights to fucking say that, considering he... Not even full charge shot, mind you. Mid-charge shot, like a medium shot, and blasted off fucking got him Vile's ride armor. Like, that's some Chad shit, you gotta admit. So... I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's Fortress as I can. AKA, I'm gonna go take a smoke break, get some fucking bagels, and you do all the work, X. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. X, I know you can do it. And, yeah. And there you go. Yeah, there's your little intro stage. You better show him who the boss of the gym is. Fair enough. But, yeah, and, straight after the fucking stage select, or, yeah, the intro stage, you get your stage select. A kinda cool thing I do like about this, because this isn't really done Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even think this is done in any game. But one thing I kind of do like about X1 stage select, well, one, the music is fucking it's just sexy. I'm gonna be saying this right like a bunch in this entire fucking Gundam playthrough, that I love the music in this game. Like, the music in this game is fucking stellar. Like, this is some amazing shit. But anyway, the one thing I do like about the X1 stage select, it's very minor, but you can also like press these other buttons and shit that basically show you, like, you know, hey, look, a little world map of like where the stages are and whatnot, you know, that kind of thing. And you also have this here, like the specs here. You can actually see like little details of the bosses. Like, you know, for example, here you can see their name, Launch Octopus. He's 7 foot, 7 foot fucking got him tall, 348 fucking got him pounds. Attacks Horming Torpedo and E-Drain. So, you know, just little things, you know, fucking Chill Penguin 5'3", oh, nothing relatable. Fucking 237 pounds, you know, shit like that. I think Flame Mammoth is fucking heavy as shit. Yeah, look at the motherfucker. 719 fucking pounds, yeah, just like that. I think it's Storm Eagle that's like the tallest, I believe. Hold up, where is it? Yeah, right here. Oh, no, never mind. Flame Mammoth is the fucking guy tallest. Never mind. But yeah, either way, like, you know, tall-ass motherfuckers, so. But yeah, it's really minor. This isn't really a thing in any other fucking Mega Man game, but I think it's nifty, personally. Anywho. Alrighty, so. I know a lot of people get tired, especially people who see, like, you know, Mega Man X playthroughs and shit like that. So many people are tired of everyone going for Chill Penguin first, but there's a fucking reason why. It's not even because Chill Penguin's easy, but you'll see. But we're gonna start off with Chill Penguin. God, I fucking love the intro of this game. Like the Maverick intros, it's great. But yeah. Anywho, but yeah, this is Chill Penguin stage. That's a little fucking Gundam robot rabbit. Ow, I forgot about that. Whatchamacallit? By the way, that robot rabbit, by the way, hurts like shit. Like, just touching them fucking Gundam hurts X like a shit ton. Actually, I'll probably show it off in a second. There's like one last one way ahead. Oh, damn. Here, let me get hit by this one. Watch how much damage. Look at that! Fucking... Well, I kinda want that. Fucking... But, yeah. Those fuckers, they hurt like crazy. It's fucking nuts. But, anywho. But, yeah. But, like I said before, though, as far as how X controls, very similar to the classic series. The only difference, really, well, there's a couple, like, little mechanical differences we'll see soon. But, whatchamacallit, the only, like, immediate difference you can really tell, with, like, you know, X versus the classic, Mega Man, is simply the fact that, like, you know, hey, you can actually wall jump off of things, you know, and also, like, slide on walls and stuff, you know, like, just wall cling. Just in general, you know, that's, like, the thing you can do in this, which is, pretty good, honestly. I think it actually adds a lot of, versatility to the, level design of, the X games. Obviously, a lot of this stuff I've already kind of talked about in X4, but, you know, it's just something that's really nice. But wait a second. What is this? So you've come. It's Santa Claus! X, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life. And I hoped the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. Yeah, sure. But now it seems that you're destined to fight. Because I thought the world might need a new champion. Fine. I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you will be able to increase your powers. Beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule, and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. Kind of skimmed past that one a little too quickly. And here we go. We've already kind of seen this in X4, but I'm gonna explain it anyway, as if we never played it. But, yeah, basically, you know, your armor parts, and, the very first one, actually the fucking easiest one to get, which is literally in the way, right, is your leg parts, and, basically allows it to dash, which is really fucking good for multiple reasons. I'll explain in a moment. How do you feel about the ZX games? Funnily enough, that's actually one of the very few Mega Man games I haven't played. I haven't played the ZX games yet. Ooh, nice, yeah, like, I played, like, basically almost all of them, with the exception of ZX and, Star Force. I haven't played, like, those two in particular, so... which is really funny, because I played, like, the fucking Rockman soccer game, but yet not that one. Or not those. But either way. But anyway, hey, we have a ride armor, hell yeah, you can destroy those igloos. There is some... You can take the top route here, but there's no point. We'll come back to that at some point. Okay, hey, fuck you. Unfortunately, the right armor is very short-lived. That's just to kind of show you that they exist. But yeah, there is something about the dash that's really damn good in X1, but I think it's best to kind of show it off when we actually get to the boss, when we get to Chill Penguin. But yeah, I'll show it off when we get there. Come on. Oh, aw. Kind of bad at fucking avoiding those. But yeah, that's also like an immediate difference with the X and Classic Mega Man, is that you can actually just, like, you know, straight up dash. Now granted, Mega Man, like Classic Mega Man had a slide, which kind of functioned a similar way, you know what I mean? But, you know, there's some unique properties to it, but I'll explain later. Anywho, we have a boss. We have Chill Penguin. This little fat fuck. Anywho. But, yeah, basically his entire shtick is that he likes to fucking get him slide around, shoot little ice balls at you. Sometimes they go forward, sometimes they'll bounce on the ground. He's actually technically invincible when he does this little, slide right there. Also, he likes to do this too, where he breathes ice at you and makes little, icicles of himself. If you get caught in the breath, you yourself will actually get frozen, and you gotta, like, move repeatedly to break out. Otherwise, you're just gonna get smacked, so. But, one thing I wanted to mention about the dash in particular that's awesome in this game is that, whatchamacallit, there's a weird glitch in X1 and also in X2 where your shots, when you're actually dashing, technically do double damage if you're actually shooting at the same time as you're dashing. Also, yeah, he likes to do that. He'll pull the switch there and basically, like, shoot like a blizzard at you that just pushes you and pushes the ice cubes around. So. But yeah, you'll notice that, like, sometimes my single shots basically do 1 damage if I'm not dashing, and then, like, you know, when I'm dashing and shooting a single shot, it'll do 2 points of damage instead. So, it's a really nice thing to increase your damage as you shoot things. Very effective against, like, regular enemies that don't have iframes. Surf Penguin chilled over it. Oh my god. Alright, Arnold. Anyway, but we get the Shotgun Ice, which is, it's an okay weapon, honestly. It does have some uses. We'll see more of it later. Ah, good old passwords. Yes, this is what this is. This is your password screen back in the day. You know what I mean? So, you know. Anywho. Alrighty. So, that's Chill Penguin done. Very easy boss, honestly. Not really that hard. Now, honestly, there's a couple bosses that I can go for immediately, but before I do that, I'm probably gonna go after you next, actually. So, let me think. Yeah, we're gonna go after this one next, so. Have I played 11? No, not yet. Storm Eagle. A certain Let's Player out there, there's a funny meme with a certain Let's Player that I really like, where, whatchamacallit, he gets embarrassed for fucking getting his ass kicked by Storm Eagle, who's actually quite a easy boss as well. But, you know, yeah, that's a whole separate thing. Anywho, but yeah, now to answer that question, like, very, quickly, or yeah, that's also another game I haven't played. I haven't played Mega Man 11 yet. I have it, but I haven't played it. Also, yeah, dash away from there and come all the way to the fucking left, and you get a heart tank. And that basically extends your maximum HP by, like, 3 points, 2 points, something like that. So, but really good, really good. And that's also another difference between X and Classic, is that you got heart tanks that extends your maximum HP. I don't think any Classic game does that, actually. I think you basically just straight up have, like, just a set amount of HP or whatever. Airport 1001. Shoot that thing, and then stand on this for a moment. It'll take you all the way up here. Shoot that. Kill this asshole. And bam. You get a sub-tank right over here. I just wanted to say hi, I'm off getting on my good stuff. Alright, hey Jelly, how you doing? Good luck with that. Shoot that thing. This level has a lot of these little platforms and these flamethrower things. I fucking love the music in this goddamn game. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. Just throwing that out there. There we go. But yeah, you're gonna notice I do like the dash trick a lot, because it really does save you quite a bit of time, and like, what do we call it? You just kill things faster, and anything that kills things faster is much appreciated. Also, there's a thing right here, I believe this is just for an extra life. You can destroy that, actually, with your regular buster, but it's much quicker with the fire weapon, but, you know, we're not gonna be destroying that one, because that one's not that important. This one's important. There you go, destroy that. Over here, and get a light capsule. This capsule contains an enhancement for your helmet, which will allow you to break some ceilings with a headbutt. It also does some other thing, but we'll see it later. And to be honest with you, this is like one of the, I guess, niche fucking helmet upgrades in the series. I mean, yeah, because it does this. And honestly, it does have some other purpose, but for the most part, it's rarely used. But, you know, it's fine. It, you know, gets us a nice little sticky helmet, so. Ah, shit. Yeah, those little assholes, they grab onto you when you blow up. Okay, so. I don't think you can shake off of them. They just straight up, like, you just get caught and you get blown up. Met tools, they return. And, much like in the classic series, they're little annoying buggers, so. There you go. You can also dash under those, like, leg walker guys. Dash quickly over here, or jump quickly from that, because those will just straight up fall down. Go. Yeah, you don't have to take that ladder. Alright. I'm just ready for this whole car mess to be 100% finished. Yeah, like I said, good luck with that. Alright. So, bit of a unique boss entrance here. You go down there, and like you get come back up, and the fucking top of the plane just blows the fuck up. And here we go, Storm Eagle. I like this guy's design. He's honestly one of my favorite looking like Mavericks in the series. He's cool. Something I didn't mention is that, actually, no, I'll mention it later. But anyway. But yeah, basically he starts off the fight, for the most part, just fucking shooting wind at you, and he just tries to basically blow you off the, oh, that's rare. He does that twice, okay. Most of his entire gimmick is basically him trying to push you off the plane and basically killing you by, whatchamacallit, fall, you know, just bottomless pit. Because on the sides, if you fall, you're basically dead. And in here, he basically does, just like air dashes. Nothing really special. Sometimes he'll shoot the little birds from the eggs, he'll do a storm tornado, try to push you off again, does no damage. Yeah, he's honestly not that bad. He's actually quite an easy boss, honestly. It'd be much harder if you actually didn't have a dash, to be honest with you, but it's still not that bad. Nice little detail, by the way, the plane actually, once you beat him, starts falling down. You can tell from the background in the sky. But anyway, you get Storm Tornado. And this is a really good fucking weapon, because holy fucking shit, it hits a lot. Like, this thing is basically just an active hitbox. It's fucking great. Oh boy, it's actually one of my favorites. Not my favorite weapon in the game, but there's one other one, which we'll probably see very soon, actually. Because I'm going immediately... Let me think. Yes, I'm going immediately for you. So... Flame Mammoth. The big motherfucker. So... but yeah, actually, well, okay, before I explain the other thing I was gonna mention, this game also has a unique little feature. This thing that I'm walking on over here, right? This would normally be lava. And the lava, or magma, whatever, would basically just straight up kill you if you just stand on this, right? However, this game has a unique little trait where, depending upon what boss you beat, can actually affect certain stages. Beating Chill Penguin before coming to Flame Mammoth stage turns the lava into it just freezes the lava over completely, and it's actually completely safe to fucking get him walk over. Which is really good to make the level a little bit easier, and also get this heart tank. There you go, so, again, really good. You can't get that without, freezing the lava over, so. Only slightly late, everybody's half an hour late sometimes, right? Hey, Lich, how you doing? Anywho, real quick though, because I'm playing this game very fucking quickly, I just realized. Right over here, this thing, you need the helmet upgrade to get up here, and this is a very precise fucking get him dash jump you gotta do here. So, I believe you actually do need the dash for this as well, on top of the helmet, so let's see if I can do this. Nope. This is very fucking picky. Mash X, smash X, smash X, smash X. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if you fuck that up, by the way, I don't think there's any way to get back up there, so. This capsule contains a part, no shit, which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster. You can use it to fire all types of weapons. That doesn't explain it very well, but, like, you'll see what he means when you actually get on it. Takes finger disappointedly at Lich. That's okay. Now we get spiffy new gloves. And now, we get a 4th level to our charge, which is pretty strong. I mean, it's strong, but the main thing about it is that it has a really big hitbox. So, really good, really good. Actually, it's one of my favorite, not my favorite, but like one of my favorite like full charge shots. The other thing about this Buster upgrade as well, by the way, is that well, actually here I'll show it off. I'm gonna break you for shits and giggles. There we go. Anyway, but the other thing about the whatchamacallit, the arm buster part. Oh, by the way, there you go. There's Storm Shade data. Really damn good. Look at that shit. It's just a constant hitbox. It's fucking amazing. But the one thing that's really good about the fucking the Buster part, though, is that you can also use it to charge your special weapons and do special attacks, which is really cool. Some of them are kind of and then some of them are fucking amazing. More on that much later, though, so I'm not going to be using them super much, because I find them situational, but they're in the situations where they're good, they're really good. Anywho, do a dash jump here. You can wall kick off of these. And there you go, get into the sub-tank. The way that sub-tanks work in this game, I think I explained it a little bit in X4, but in X1, 2, and 3, they work a little bit differently. Now, the way they work in this is that, you'll notice my sub-tank over there on the bottom left, sub-T. The only way to fill up your sub-tanks is if you are at max HP, like max life, and you pick up an energy pickup, you know? And then it'll go, like, some of it will basically go onto the sub-tank itself. If you're not at max HP, it's not going to count. So you have to be at max HP to get to fill up your sub-tanks. Which is not too hard, honestly, despite that. Later games basically made it to where, like, you get, like, a higher amount for your, sub-tanks, even if you're not at max HP. Or, excuse me, if you're at max HP, you get, like, a higher amount that gets into the reserve. But if you're not, you still get some, just not as much. That's for you. Little shield guys are basically kind of like the Sniper Joes in this game. Alright, and there we go. Yeah, this entire stage is much easier when you kill Penguin first. Makes sense. I think you made that same exact joke in X4, Luna. The existence of sub-tanks implies there's an existence of a dump tank. I think you literally made that exact same joke before. My mind actually went, Luna's gonna make that joke. That just shows you how predictable Luna is. Anyway, sorry, just have to take a drink of water. It is hot. It is a hot summer fucking goddamn time here, so... anyway. You know you love it here. Okay, so... boss time, we got Flame Mammoth. This boss fight's slightly unique in that there's a conveyor belt. Look at this big ol' fucking boy. Honestly, I remember as a kid, I used to think, like, because of his ears, I used to think he was, like, closer to, like, a Chihuahua or something, because he's got, like, fucking Chihuahua ears. Look at this shit. Anyway. But yeah, Flame Mammoth is not too bad, honestly. He's actually, I would also argue he's relatively easy, too. Basically, most of what he tries to do is that he basically tries to jump around, shoots fire. If his flames touch the oil that he fucking got him shoots down, it'll basically, create, like, a flame tower. And it's kind of hard to avoid, and it does like a lot of damage. But either way, he also jumps around. If you're on the floor when he actually hits the ground, it'll basically it'll basically just paralyze you, like stun you for a couple seconds, and he's dead. But yeah, honestly, not too hard of a fight, really. I didn't really get to show it off, but yeah, like basically he tries to light up the oil. The oil also slows you down too, but it's not too bad. And there we go. And that is that boss fight done. And this is my personal favorite special weapon in the game, the Fire Wave. That doesn't look like it does much now, but trust me, that thing is strong. Very low range, but fucking A, that thing fucks. It's super good. You'll see in a moment. I remember watching my cousin play this on a classic. Abso-fucking-lutely. I said it in the earlier part of the stream, this is one of my favorite games of all time. Like, flat out. Like, this game, Donkey Kong Country 2. Yeah, no, honestly, I think this game and Donkey Kong Country 2 are, like, my two favorite games of all time. Like, straight up. Like, there's other games that I really love, but I don't think they come as close to this game. I love this game very much, so... I wonder if there are any mods for games like these, match up Mega Man stages across the universe. Like, just, like, random, like, ROM hacks and shit. I'm sure there are, honestly. I haven't played too many, like, Mega Man ROM hacks, honestly. I'm aware of, like, a couple really good ones, actually. There's one in particular I've been kind of meaning to try. It's called, like, Mega Man X Corrupted. It's like a Mega Man X, like, fan game, you know? And it's got really damn good fucking good music. It's wonderful. I don't know, maybe one of these days I'll probably play that. Who knows? Yes, the famous woolly mammoth for its signature vampire baddie. Actually, yeah, it's funny you say vampire bat ears. They kind of look like that, too. I always thought Chihuahua as a kid. My little Chihuahua ears. Funnily enough, there's something else he reminds me of, too, but we're not going to be seeing that till the boss rush, because, oops, spoiler alert, there's always a fucking boss rush in Mega Man games. So, you know. Something else I wanted to mention way earlier, before we got into Flame Mammoth stage, because I played these games way too quickly, I realized. One other story-related thing about X1 is that all these fucking Mavericks that we're seeing here, like all these guys, if I recall correctly, I believe every single one of them were ex-Maverick Hunters. Like, they used to be Maverick Hunters, but a lot of them basically sided with Sigma when Sigma decided to throw a Reploid Revolt, you know? Some of them followed him because, hey, you know, they were always kind of assholes and dislike destruction. Other ones, I believe, such as Storm Eagle, kind of followed him reluctantly. Stuff like that, you know? This isn't really that explained at all in the game itself. This is one of those things that you learn a little bit in, like, the, you know, the booklet manual and stuff like that. Hey, remember when video games used to have fucking goddamn, like, actual booklet manuals and shit with cool shit? Yeah, I remember. I'm fucking old. Now we get, like, stupid fucking pamphlets that basically just advertise another fucking game. So, you know. But, yeah. Anywho, that's just other more stuff. Anywho. Alright, so now that we've defeated fucking Get a Flame Mammoth, now, I'm not really going in, like, this is a, okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. And if you've seen me play Mega Man 8 and also X4 in particular, you'll know that, like, a lot of these, yeah, you're ancient. You're older than me, by the way, just throwing that out there. Anyway, but, like, a way that I like to play the X games is I like to basically play them, not necessarily by boss weakness order, but mostly by which route can I do that basically takes the least backtracking. So, you know, that kind of shit. So, technically I don't have the weakness of this guy, but I want to fucking fight him now anyway, so. Because I can technically get all the items here. Boomer Coanger, which, as a kid, I never knew what the fuck this guy was supposed to be. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck is a Coanger? And then you find out, like, much later that he's supposed to be like a beetle, like a Japanese beetle. That's what he is. So. Anywho, this fucking stage theme has some bitchin' fucking music. It's great. Oh, come on. There you go. You. I'm just gonna ignore you. That's fine. This level has a bit of a gimmick here. These little security lasers. If you touch the security lasers, these things right here that I just shot, they'll basically shoot, like, lasers at you that are really hard to avoid. They don't do a shit ton of damage, but it's really hard to avoid those things. There you go. Also, here's the fucking flamethrower in action. Bam. That thing takes a lot of fucking shots to kill. Actually, you know what? Here, let me emphasize that. Yeah, see? And the flamethrower just fucking dispatches it super fucking quickly. It's fucking great. Even faster if you're doing the dash trick, because yes, the dash trick also works for special weapons. The manual basically explained the whole story and provided it. Pretty much. Like, that's how, like, a lot of these older games used to fucking get into. Okay, Boomer. Oh, fuck off. Alrighty. Yeah, I love the fucking Flame Wave in this goddamn game. It's so good. A lot of people usually say that flamethrowers in video games, like, suck ass most of the time. This is not one of them. Flamethrower in this game is fucking awesome. Also, yeah, avoid those. I honestly do not remember if those things straight up kill you, because it's been so long since I fucking got him, like, actually gotten hit by those things. But, yeah, don't touch those. I'm gonna get a little climbing sequence here. Yes, I love the music in this game, fuck you. Anyway, you have a little heart tank up there. We can't get that by normal means, but we can get that now, because we have the ice shot, and we also have the arm buster part, so charge it up. You bring up this little ice slide thing, dash quickly, and bam, there you go. There's actually two ways to get that. You can get it the way I just showed, and there's also another weapon that can technically grab it for you. We don't have it though right now, so we're actually gonna get it very soon, actually. Oh, fuck you. Oh, okay, come on. There you go. I'm actually probably gonna whip out the, yeah, I'm gonna whip it out right now, hold on. Just because you're an asshole. And I don't like you. Get out of here. Yeah. There's some nice uses of fucking getting some of the special weapons in this game that I do like that. It's really good stuff. As an adult, I still didn't know what that was until like a year ago. Well, honestly, like, from the sprite, it's not very clear, but if you actually see, I'm sure you probably see it on the top left of my little OBS side thing, but you can actually see, like, little tiny wings right behind Boomer Kuwanger, like, up there on the top left. You can see little tiny wings, and it's supposed to be like, you know, like beetle wings and whatnot, and obviously his horns is supposed to be, like, you know, like the beetle horns and all that stuff, you know? Or not horns, whatever. I'm not an expert when it comes to beetles, okay? That was cool. Yeah, hell yeah. It's great. Alrighty, Boomer Kuwanger. This guy, pain in the ass. Honestly, I'd probably say he's one of the hardest fucking goddamn Mavericks in the game. Like, flat out. Especially if you're not using his weakness, because he's annoying. Well, first off, right, that attack that he just did, big shout out to Cutman, because that's basically Cutman's fucking weapon that he just did. From a classic Mega Man 1. Ow! That's one of the reasons he's annoying, because after a while, he basically likes to just try teleporting across the room and basically try to touch damage you, or grab you like he just did right there and just throw you to the fucking roof. Or the ceiling, excuse me. But yeah, he likes to do this a lot. See? And the problem is that, like, him teleporting around everywhere is almost kind of random. I don't think it's, like, a set pattern at all. So you just kind of have to, like, hope that you're gonna hit him. And he's dead. But yeah, gotta be really fucking get him quick on your dashes and just evading him. If you really wanted to, you can just fucking get him wall climb the entire fucking fight, but, like, you know, occasionally dipping down to shoot him. But, you know, that's gonna just take forever, you know? So, because you're relatively safe if you're on the wall until he throws his boomerang at you. Anywho, speaking of boomerang, we get the boomerang cutter. A very awkward-looking weapon, but, that's actually how you can get the heart tank that I just got with the ice weapon. So, because it actually grabs items for you through walls, which is really good. Really, really good. Anywho. Okay, let me think. Technically, I can go after you now, actually. But, no, actually, you know what? No, because I have to be somebody else first. Anywho, no, we're gonna actually go after you. Let me think. Yes, we're gonna after you. So. We got Spark Mandrill. This guy, for a lot of fucking people, this is their favorite track in the entire game. It's fucking great. Also, notice these little broken pieces here. That's also another thing that changes with the stage, actually. Unfortunately, I guess we're not going to be seeing it, but the gimmick with the stage actually changes depending upon, like, the Mavericks you beat. It's getting all dark now, but if you actually didn't beat Storm Eagle, right, you wouldn't get this blackout fucking stuff that's going on right now. Also, I think it's right here. Yeah, okay, it's down here. So come to this wall, bring up the boomerang weapon, you gotta do a little jump, And bam, there you go. Now you actually get the sub-tank like that. Really good. Anywho, but yeah. Because you've beaten Storm Eagle, the plane that you were fighting on basically fucking fell down and crashed into this fucking power plant and basically caused this massive blackout. And that's why, like, the screen is, like, going light and dark every so often. So, that's the whole reason why that's happening. Whatchamacallit, if you actually came here, without beating Storm Eagle, the gimmick with this place would be, it'd be really bright, right? But those glass tubes that we saw in the very fucking got start of the level, they would have electrical currents going through them, and it would actually damage you. Anyway, we're actually gonna use a weapon here. Got this little sub-boss here. I don't remember if this thing has a name, but I'm pretty sure it probably does. I just don't remember what it is. But basically, the gimmick with this guy is that, he just goes around, shoots little bubbles down at you, they slow you down, you gotta destroy them, or just, like, repeatedly keep moving left and right to get out of them. Occasionally, he'll basically try to dive at you, but he didn't do it at all this match, actually. Ooh, extra life, thank you. Also, fun little detail, I like that the extra lives, they change color when you actually change your special weapon. That's kinda cool. I think Classics did that too, actually, if I remember correctly. The beating the Storm Eagle actually made the stage a little bit easier. Kinda, yes, because some other thing that I didn't mention about that sub-boss we just did, if this place actually had power, actually let's switch over to the Flame Wave. But if this level actually had power, like electrical current, that boss, you've noticed that a couple times he was actually trying to shoot something from beneath his ass and it was just air coming out. That's because he was trying to shoot electrical, like, shock waves down at you, right? But because there's no electricity in the fucking power plant, he can't do that. Also, this is another thing, you can use the boomerang cutter, or you can do an effective wall dashing off the wall. Hang on, let's see if I can do it. There you go, like that. Yeah. Something the game doesn't teach you, by the way, is that if you hold the dash button, you don't do, like, a dash jump. But if you tap the dash button as you do a wall jump, you go further. You dash off the wall. So, it's a little finicky, but it takes just a little bit of practice and you'll get used to it, so. I love this fucking gunning stage. Not my favorite track in the game, though, but it is damn good. Also, in this sequence, you got these little fly things that they try to shoot at you in obnoxious spots like that. So be wary. Oh, I wanted that life. For that. Hey, that little jingle you just heard right there, that little jingle, that means a sub-tank filled up. So there you go. You got one full sub-tank. Alrighty. And now we got boss time. Now, Spark Mandrill can be easy and hard at the same time. It kind of depends on how good you can avoid his attacks. Let's see, we'll do this. Okay. Ow. That attack he just did, by the way, you saw how much damage it fucking did? He does a lot of damage just by contact damage and also punching you. Like that. And he's giving me a really bad pattern right now, so, okay. Okay, there we go. That's the easy fucking thing he likes to do. But you know what, here, we'll just choose him. Why not? So his weakness is actually the shotgun ice. And if you time it well, you can basically just unlock him like this. And bam. There you go. But yeah, basically his entire fucking game plan is to basically pound the ground, shoots little fucking electrical orbs that crawl around the ground and, you know, across the walls. He will fucking just do a fast punch towards you, which does a shit ton of damage, as you saw. Also, we get the electric spark. This is a very bad example of how this ability works. I'll show exactly how it works later. But yeah, basically, he tries to fucking punch you, does a shit ton of damage. If you're on the wall while he punches the wall, it drops you down, which you saw. And you basically fall right on top of him and take damage. And then, of course, he'll jump around sometimes, and he'll also fucking grab onto the ceilings on the wires. And just act like, you know, like a monkey. And just kind of go towards you. That's probably, like, honestly, him doing the climbing thing is, like, the best opportunity to start fucking wailing on him, you know? But, you know, if you have the fucking, shotgun ice, it's not a problem. But yeah, that's also a property of the shotgun ice. If you hit a wall with it, or any kind of thing, it basically, like, bursts, like, it fragments, and it shoots in multiple directions, which is really good. You can make a wild Kaizo stage with all the movement tech in it. I wouldn't be surprised it digs. I'm sure that already exists. Rip best theme monkey. Yeah, for me, he's my second favorite theme in the game. This guy in particular is my favorite theme in the game, but we'll be seeing him in a moment. Actually, technically, we can go after him now, actually, now that I think about it. Do I want to go after him right now? Let me think. You know what, no, I'll save him for later. Let's go after this guy, actually. Let me think for a moment. Yes, we can do this. Anyway, we have... Launch Octopus. If I remember correctly, there is a boss in Mega Man X5 that actually has relations to this guy. I think like this guy is like his brother or whatever. Squid Adler, I believe, is what's his name in X5. But anywho, water level, and you know, much like the typical water levels, obviously water physics apply for the most part. Okay. This is one little thing that you can't. Oh no, okay, it's an X2 actually, an X3. Never mind, it's gonna work this way. But yeah. But yeah, you're slightly slower underwater. Well, no, actually no, not even slightly slower. You just have like slight water physics and gravity and all that stuff. So, okay. And you got these little seahorses. They're annoying. And you got like a little mini boss here. This thing, you can actually break that little sensor like that right there that I just did. Ow. And it just shoots like little serpents at you that come at you in a certain pattern. Not too difficult. Then he tries to suck you in. There you go. And he's dead. Hey, extra life, nice. We'll be needing those, actually. Not for the purposes you may be thinking. Little pufferfish, they're not hard. They just try to suck you in, and if you stay inside them for too long, they start damaging you. I'm going to actually use the special weapon for you, actually. You know what, here, let's show off the charge shot, too. And... kaboom! Yeah, this one's a little dangerous, because he can actually suck you into the spikes. And there you go, dead. There you go, not bad. Stand here real quick. You'll notice wind coming out of it. And it shoots you up. There's a little life here. That's all there was there, not much. You want to come up here, onto this little submarine. If you don't come up here, you'll notice like random missiles and shit just falling on you, but then you can actually come up here and destroy it. And you actually want to destroy it. And there you go. Ow, it's a fucking missile. Because if you destroy it, it destroys the spiked ground, and you unlock a passageway. Also, this submarine, by the way, this is on the cover, or, well, the game cover of the game. Yeah, like the SNES box art, anyway. Bring up the tornado, there we go. So come over here, and you got this little water serpent, robot serpent guy. And he is extremely weak to the fucking goddamn tornado. It just absolutely destroys him. And I can't get those, goddammit. Yeah, kill him, and then you have access to this, a heart tank. And there you go. Oh, by the way, fun little detail. The flamethrower, technically it works underwater, but not really, see? Your range is pathetic underwater with this, so... And by pathetic, I mean basically non-existent. Alright. Let's move on here. Let's actually bring up the tornado again, because we got another one of those dragon robot serpents. And dead. Now, mind you, that is me using the dash trick with the tornado, right? Because I forgot to... I think I mentioned this already, but the dash trick for extra damage also works for special weapons, so... Use only fire skill for the fine. Alrighty, let's actually bring up the boomerang real quick. I'm gonna show you something funny about this. Some people may already know this. There you go, there's Launch Octopus. Actually, you know what, here, let me actually show off most of his moveset before I do it. Okay, so basically, his entire moveset that he likes to try to do, he tries to suck you in a tornado, he's invincible when he does that, he shoots little missiles, then he shoots homing missiles at you. I'm actually impressed I dodged them pretty well. Here, let me show them off one more time. Come on, do it. There you go. Yeah, those little fucking fish torpedoes, he basically tries to, what do we call it? They home in on you for like one turn, so. Anywho. But yeah. His weakness is not the boomerang cutter, but if you hit him enough with the boomerang cutter, you rip off his arms. And now that you did this, he is literally nerfed. He can't do any of his moves other than jump and shoot these, like, shootable torpedoes. That's it. They don't home in on you, they just, like, you know, shoot forward. And you can destroy them easily. So, yeah, this basically trivializes his entire fight. This is a nice little interaction. There's actually a couple bosses you can do this to, kind of, sort of. One other one I can think of. And there you go, he's done. But yeah, I don't know, I love that little detail. Like, the boomerang cutter is not his weakness, but, like, hit him a couple times with it, and you basically neuter him completely. Because he can't even do the tornado attack that sucks you into Whirlpool. He can't even do that either. It's fucking great. But, anywho, now we get the Horming Torpedo. Nope, your eyes did not deceive you, they called it Horming Torpedo. I don't know why, but, hey, we're just gonna roll with it, so. Anyway, give me a moment, let me take a drink. Ah, it's great. A little water. What he gets for using the point down emote before a duel. Yeah, he's a cocky fucking Souls PvPer. Oh shit. That makes me think of like when I used to fucking PvP in Bloodborne, when, you know, Bloodborne was a thing. Whatchamacallit, one thing I used to love doing is, like, after beating somebody in a PvP or whatever, right? Whatchamacallit, it was added later, it wasn't at launch, but the whole, like, fuck, what was the Covenant? I forget the Covenant, but it's basically like the co-op Covenant of that game, and, like, the items that you have to use to, like, you know, rank up in their Covenant or whatever is the Vile Dregs or whatever. Not Vile Dregs, no. Vermin, right? It's basically like these little centipedes and shit. And, when you use them, right, you basically just drop them in the ground and you just crush it and you just stomp on the fucking goddamn, like, with your shoe, you know? I used to love doing that, like, just fucking smacking somebody in PvP and then, like, going over their body and then just crushing a vermin on them. Just rub it in. Yeah, Brotherhood of something, I don't remember, but you know what I'm talking about. Fucking, that was like the best shit. It wasn't even a gesture, it was just an item, it was great. Anywho, alrighty. So. Yeah, savage. I fucking loved it. Okay, so, now that we've beaten Launch Octopus, honestly, it's kind of fair game at this point. We can go after fucking the last two. But I'm gonna go after you next. We'll save my favorite stage, or favorite stage theme for last. Sting Chameleon. I like this guy's design. He's cool as shit. It's also kind of hard. At least without his weakness, anyway. With his weakness, he is funny as shit. I'm tempted to show it off. Actually, I will show it off. Just, I want to show his boss pattern first, though. Anywho, typical fucking forest level. Honestly, you know what this level really reminds me of? For those who've played Mega Man 2, this level kind of reminds me of Woodman Stage. It's not the exact same at all, but, like, it just reminds me of it. It's got some really good music, too. Anywho, before we go up here, because we're gonna do that, I kind of want to see if I can show it off real quick. Come on. So yeah, there you go. See that little brick that just fell on my head? That didn't... Normally, that would do damage to you, but because I have the helmet, it doesn't do any damage, so... But, we can actually find out what's causing that. It's this thing. I don't remember what the fuck this thing's name is. I have no idea, but, what do we call it? He's not that hard. But, you know, if you kill him, you get something really nice. The one thing about him, though, is that you can only hit him in his head. He has a little tiny fucking like, hitbox on the head, and that's the only thing you can hit that damages him. I do not know if he has a weakness. I honestly don't know. Sometimes I like to use the tornado, but I honestly don't feel like it's that any different, so... I mean, maybe with the tornado and dash trick I might do some damage, but honestly, it's fine just using the buster. I'm kind of manipulating him, because if you keep going on, like, the one side, he's basically only going to do, like, the jump, and that's it. If you get close to him, though, he does this. He does, like, a little hook attack. If that hook hits a wall, it'll hit the wall, and if you're on the wall, he'll basically drag you down with, like, you know, the vibration. And he also pulls himself to the wall, so... I'm probably not going to show it off, though, because he's basically almost dead. And he's dead. kill him, and you get the final light capsule. Well, final, in quotes. Anyway, more on that later. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage at your to your systems by 50%. Damn good. Probably, besides the light parts, probably the best armor part in the game. Yeah, probably besides the fucking light parts, because the dash is super good. And there we go. Armor complete. Yeah, there's no special thing about it. Literally all it is just reduced damage, that's all it is. So, but yeah. Also, destroying that thing basically fucking stopped the cave-ins, because it was actually him that was fucking got him destroying, or causing the cave-in for all that shit happening. Anywho, come down here in this seemingly bottomless pit, and you get these little things. Now, if you don't kill Launch Octopus before coming here, there wouldn't be any water here. But after killing Launch Octopus, water shows up here, and you can actually do a dash jump, and you can get this heart thing. So, there you go. Smartest Destiny mob. Full light trip, engage, hell yeah. The full armor, or the name of the full armor in this game is called the First Armor. Honestly, most of the armor names in the Mega Man games, until like a later certain point, most of them weren't that creative. Like, basically, each game it was just like numbered armor. So like in this game, it's First Armor. Second game, it's like Second Armor, third is Third Armor, and then like there's also like a special variant of it that's called like Max Armor. Some bullshit like that. And then like the later games start introducing like more unique names for some of the stuff, like you know, Gaia Armor, Falcon Armor, that kind of thing, you know? So, like when we played X4, the armor for X in that game, it was called Fourth Armor. So, just because, hey, fourth game. So, anyway, 3 extra life there. And we get a Ride Armor. This was a much longer fucking sequence of Ride Armor compared to Kill Penguin. Got a little swamp here. It just slows you down if you stay too long down there, so you just keep on jumping, you'll be fine. You don't die or whatever, you just slow down if you go down there, so. Get that. Ow. Yeah, you don't take any damage for, like, yourself as X if you get hit in the Ride Armor. Also, the dash trick also works for the Ride Armor as well. So if you're dashing and you do a punch, it does double the damage. So, alright. Unfortunately, no, you cannot bring the Ride Armor to the boss fight. Probably make it too easy, so. Alrighty. Now, I'm gonna show off this guy's moveset, because I find it interesting to show it off at the very least. Good old Stink Chameleon. So, the first thing he usually does almost every single time is grab onto the ceiling like that, and start shaking a bunch of spikes coming down at you. Then he'll go invisible, go on top of the wall like that, shoot little spikes at you, like 2 or 3 times, and then sometimes he'll do a different thing, and then sometimes he'll just do it again on the other side. And so, yeah, so sometimes he'll try to get close to you and just tongue you. And yeah, that's basically his moveset. He can be pretty challenging, honestly, just because sometimes he likes to delay the fight. However, you can also cheese him very funnily, like this. Oops. Oops. There you go. I love doing that. It's just so funny. Because, yeah, that is its weakness, the boomerang cutter, and it's fucking hilarious. Because it's literally just like, you know, look right, shoot, look left, shoot, look right, shoot, look left, shoot. It's fucking great. Anyway, we get the Chameleon Sting. Pretty good weapon, honestly. Not necessarily for that right there, although it is pretty good, has some nice coverage to it, but that's not the reason why I love that fucking weapon. We'll be seeing why I like it so much later. But anywho, alright. That is 7 of the Mavericks done. We have 1 left, and it's Armored Armadillo. Let's go. And this is my favorite stage theme in the entire game. Here we go. This is my personal favorite stage theme in the game. We'll be coming back to this little hallway later. Anyway. But yeah, I love this fucking theme. It's so fucking good. It's so, like, rock jazzy. It's fucking great. I love it. Oh boy. Anyhow, come down here. That thing behind you has a fucking spike. It's just like a spike machine, and that thing will kill you straight up. Like it basically functions like spikes. You can also come up here if you have the helmet upgrade. I'm gonna wait here for a moment. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that thing touches you, you're basically dead. Funnily enough, it doesn't kill the other things. But eventually it just dies. It just kills itself on the spikes, and there you go. However, for this one, you actually want to backtrack to where it was, or where it spawned. Because there's a sub-tank right behind him. There you go. Oh yeah, needless to say, spikes in Mega Man game, yeah, probably kill you, so... Hey, actually, I think we're already maxed. Yeah, we're actually maxed out on lives, are we? Yeah, maxed out, nice, hell yeah, alright. Makes my job much easier. Fuck you! One thing I kind of do like about X1 is that, I don't think it's a very easy game, but I also don't think it's very difficult either. And I think the balance of this game is quite... Wow, that's another... Holy shit. The balance of this game, I think, is quite good, honestly, because, like, whatchamacallit, bosses aren't super difficult, the level design isn't assholish, I think it's just right. And on top of that, the rate of how you get energy pickups, like life pickups, is actually pretty generous in this game. So, rolling rock fuel to the same rock so hard, hell, fucking yeah. Also, get your flamethrower ready, or whatever other strong weapon, because you get this machine here, but you're now behind it. Kill it as quickly as possible. I like to use the flamethrower just because it's super damaging. And once you kill it, you have access to the heart tank. Now see, if you actually let that thing get over here and destroy, like, the, you know, the little ceilings here, you wouldn't have enough room to basically jump up and, like, you know, climb up and get the heart tank. So that's why you want to kill that thing super fast before it even has the chance. God, I love this fucking thing so much. And, yeah. I love this particular screen a lot. Really fucking beautiful. Also, make note of this little thing right here. We'll be coming back to this much later, like this stage in particular. But yeah, I like the background here. Really nice waterfalls. Anyhow. But yeah, there you go, that's the stage. Most of that stage is basically just like, hey, ride the fucking minecart thingamajig that has little spikes on them, and then, yeah, you just move on. Alrighty. Armored Armadillo. This guy, I don't find him super hard, but he's kind of annoying. Without his weakness, anyway. So first thing he does, he likes to roll around, and the one interesting thing about him is that he actually blocks your shots. And sometimes when you fucking shoot at him, especially with a charge shot, he charges up energy, and he retaliates with the energy projectile. But yeah. If you want to make this much easier, though, you can also dash under... hang on. There you go. You can actually dash under these projectiles. But yeah. But yeah, if you want to make this much easier, though, you don't want to fucking deal with that horse shit, bring out the electric spark, which is his weakness. Not right there, though. Hit him with it once, and bam, there you go. You basically destroy his armor by doing that. So, now he can't block. It also means that he's not invincible when he's rolling, because when he has his armor on and he's rolling, he's completely invincible. And dead. And there you go. Much easier, makes the boss fight go much faster, so. There you go. That is all the 8 Mavericks. Ooh. Now we get the Rolling Shield, which is, it's an okay weapon. It does have a purpose, and I will show it off later. But, yeah. Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. It was in the middle of a fucking nowhere in the fucking city, but don't worry about it. Let's go in and put an end to this war against the humans. Hell yeah, Zero, and hopefully you do not die. You won't die, right? Right? It's not like you die like fucking 3 times in the timeline. Anyway, I don't know what came over me. Anyway, So, yeah, now, yeah, we basically have access to the final stages now. Yeah, I think I said this very early on the stream. This is not a very long game. Especially if you played this game before and you know what you're doing, it's not a very long game at all, honestly. So, but before we get to the Sigma stages, we have a little bit of cleanup to do, or at least a little bit of things we have to do for a moment. First things first, we gotta come back over to Chill Penguin stage, because we're missing a heart tank here. Okay. Although, now that I think about it, I believe we basically have almost everything, minus this sub-tank and something else, I think. I think we actually do have everything, but we definitely gotta get the heart tank, though. So yeah, just minor cleanup, that's all it is. I'm just gonna ignore you guys. Aha, now you don't do any fucking stupid amount of damage, you random rabbit. Alright. Yeah, the heart tank, if you remember correctly from when I brought it up, that one top route with the ride armor, that's where the heart tank is. Although, you do need the flamethrower weapon to have access to it, though. But yeah. How was your guys' day, huh? My day's been fine. Mostly sweaty because it's fucking hot as shit because, you know, summer and all that good shit. So, you know, it's, been feeling very icky as a result of that. So, what if another sub-tank filled, right? Hey, there you go, that's all 4 sub-tanks filled. Hell yeah. Saved me a lot of time, actually. Use the ride armor. Now, you want to use the ride armor, jump here, jump out of it. To jump out of it, you basically hold up and jump at the same time. And then you come over here, use the flamethrower weapon, and you can destroy the igloos. And bam, there you go. There's your heart tank. You're cold? I fucking wish I was cold, honestly. It is super fucking goddamn hot here. Like, I'm sweating like fucking crazy, so... And, you know, I also don't have an air conditioner, unfortunately, because, you know, I use a lot of electronics and shit like that, which also doesn't help for my fucking room at all when it comes to fucking heat and whatnot. But I also do it just because, you know, I don't have an AC, just to save fucking got on the electric bill, so... Because I am a cheap fuck, so, you know. But, anywho. Alright, now that we got that heart tank, let me think for a moment. We have the one here, we got the one there just now, we got the one here, got the one there, got the one there, got the one there, that one, and that one. Yep. Alright, sweet. We have basically everything, actually. Literally every heart tank, all sub-tanks, every special weapon, obviously. Yeah, we're pretty much good to go to do a particular secret that I'm pretty sure everyone fucking knows about by this fucking point. And if you don't, well, yeah, I'm gonna show you. But before that, though, I've been helping my mom prepare a fruit tray for a gathering and stealing grapes when she ain't looking. Life is dandy. That's good. I love grapes. Grapes are great. They're wonderful. Some of my favorite fruits. Apparently I broke a nail without looking. Having claws is cool, but also annoying as heck. What makes a tray fruity? Just having a lot of fruits. I managed to misread fruit as... Well, yeah, because you're a very fruity person. Heyo. Anyway. Anywho, okay. So, once you have all the sub-tanks, and once you have all the heart tanks, obviously, you know, after beating all the fucking Mavericks and whatnot, you want to go to Armored Armadillo stage. Okay, you want to come here. Now, I could be wrong in the specifics, but as far as I'm aware, like, it has always worked this way. Maybe not, but just to be safe and sorry, this stage in particular is, like, the best stage to fill up your sub-tanks, because you just got a bunch of these fucking batons. That's what they're called, by the way, batons. You got a bunch of these fucking batons, right? And you can basically, like, you know, have them respawn constantly, and they're very generous when it comes to respawning life energy. And this is a great way to fill your sub-tanks, because you need full sub-tanks and full, basically, okay, let me describe it very simply. You need every weapon, you need all 4 sub-tanks, all 4 sub-tanks have to be filled, and I could be wrong about this, but you also want 9 lives. That one I'm not 100% sure on, but be safe and sorry, get 9 lives, okay? Or, you know, better safe than sorry, rather. So yeah, once you have, like, everything, like, literally maxed out completely, now you can basically do the secret. Also, if you're wondering, like, oh, well, how do I live grind in this fucking goddamn game, right? This particular baton looks far different than the other ones. Like, this one, you know, looks very mechanical and stuff like that, right? This one, on the other hand, looks like a monkey. And that baton in particular is unique. It's the only one in the game that looks like this, and that's basically the classic series, Bat Robot enemy. And this one's unique because it has a very high chance of dropping an extra life. See? Very high chance. Like, look at that. Three extra lives in a fucking row. Obviously, I already have, like, fucking, you know, max lives anyway, but if you want to live grind and, what do we call it? You know, grind for your sub-tanks or whatever, this is the best stage to do it. So, just for that. So just literally, like, walk to the left or right, whatever, how you prefer, respawn them, kill them, bam, there you go. Grind up your lives and sub-tanks. So yeah, really good, really good. Why don't people add tomatoes to their fruit trays or avocado? It's fruity when it becomes questioning its sexual preferences. Oh boy. See, I actually don't like avocados without vinegar on it. Like, I have to have avocados with vinegar. I can't have avocado by itself. I don't like it without it. So. Anywho, alright, so now that we have literally, like, completely everything, now we just gotta make it to the end of the stage. And I'll talk more about the stipulations about how the secret that pretty much almost everybody knows, except probably Luna. I like how the music cuts out when the fucking goddamn the machine thing breaks down. Because tomato is a vegetable, I don't care what science says. Oh boy. I like tomatoes though. Alright, destroy this thing. I mean, you don't really have to destroy this thing, honestly, but I like to. I should probably show off why you can't, like, let this thing destroy that. There you go, see? Destroys that, and you basically don't have enough to reach. There might be, like, an exploit to fucking get up there, like, even if it breaks this, but as far as I'm aware, there's not really a way to get up there, so if you let that thing go up there, you're not gonna get the heart tank. You gotta basically off yourself, kill yourself, and then, like, respawn it, so. Anywho, we're near the final stretch. I'll have to slow down. Dash right here. Every single time you get to that fucking apex of that that drop, you want to dash forward, climb up here, pick up that extra, like, the little life energy, and then you want to kill yourself. Yes, I'm not even kidding you. This is what you want to do. And you want to do this roughly 3 to 4 times. I believe it's 3 times, but let's just be safe about it and go 3 to 4 times. So, yeah. So anyway, same I love guacamole with because of gajo mixed in. Hell fucking yeah, that's fucking good shit. That's how you really fucking gotta have an avocado. But yeah. Yeah, literally we're gonna be doing that exact same thing I just did right there, like 2 more times, so. So dash jump here, there you go, grab that. And then take a dip. I swear my fam used to add lemon juice to an avocado. I mean, that doesn't sound bad, honestly. I like having vinegar and, like, you know, of course, guacamole and shit like that. It's really good. But, like, yeah, like, avocado, though, by itself, I cannot eat. Like, it's no. I need something to it. So. Yeah. Yeah. As far as I'm aware, though, like, this secret that, like, I'm doing here, right? Nothing in the game basically fucking tells you about this. This is just one of those things you just fucking, you know, find out, or you know, somebody tells you, or, you know, you fucking buy a strategy guide that basically fucking tells you about the shit. So, yeah, no. That's just one of those old gaming things of, very hidden bullshit thing, so... But, it's worth it, trust me. You'll also notice that I don't really do my charge shots very often in this game. Honestly, that's simply because of the dash trick. The dash trick is super good when it comes to getting your damage. So a lot of times I don't even bother with the charge shot. I mean, it's still useful, and I believe it actually does take, I think you do apply the extra damage to it when you do the dash trick, but, I don't know. I think, like, the singular shots while dashing is more than enough. Alright, Alright, this should be the last time. Yeah, there you go. We have a hidden light capsule, and for some reason, he looks like Ryu. I give you a special present. Now, enter the capsule, please. I wonder what we're going to get. Well, there's something on the arms. Yes. Everyone fucking knows this, but we get the Hadouken. Yes. I love it. It's great. Now, that thing looks very dinky. It looks like a very small, very dinky fucking fireball. It looks pathetic. However, this thing can basically one-shot almost anything in the game. Including bosses, by the way. And yeah. And by the way, the audio clip is so janky. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's cute. Hadouken! Hadouken! It's fucking funny. But yeah, the way you do the Hadouken, just like in Street Fighter, quarter forward, and then just shoot. So, same motion. Obviously forward to where X is facing, obviously. But yeah, it's great. However, there is a stipulation to the Hadouken, though. You can only do it when you're at max HP. So if you even get hit once and you have like one, like a little bit of that life missing, you can't do the Hadouken. You can only do the Hadouken at max life. So, and when I say life, I mean like energy life, not like lives. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I know you don't really fight bosses when you go there. Alrighty, so we basically have pretty much everything in the game, and we're ready to basically just beat the game. However, I need to go use the fucking goddamn bathroom, because been drinking a lot of water. You have to drink a lot of water these days. Gotta hydrate yourself very well and not die of fucking heat stroke. But yeah, I will be right back. Give me a moment, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in a couple of seconds, maybe a minute. So, one moment, be right back. Here, where am I? There we go. Let me shoo myself away. Hello, I am back. Hopefully, seems like you guys had a lot of fun. Fucking, of course. I hate all goats in this chat, only stream. Down with all horned mammals. Look at us, we're the captain now. Overthrow the goat, raid the fridge. Well, there is no fridge, because I already ate it. Realize how many fucking fridges I fucking got them go through? I just eat that entire fucking thing, so. There's a reason why people don't invite me to their homes. Good thing I ain't no mammal. Well, I mean, Actually, you know what? No, you're actually technically right, Luna. You are not a mammal. You are a dingus. I think I explained this to you before, but scientifically, you are much closer related to dodo birds. So, therefore, you are a dingus. Here's this lich guy getting out of hand. Someone should be... No, we don't do that. Anywho. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed staring at Sigma's fabulous face here. Completely random thing I want to bring up. And I have no idea if this is like an intended thing or not. This could be just straight up like a fucking thing that like my own little fanon fucking brain just thinks of, you know? Because I'm a fucking dork. But I've always thought that it was... How do I say this? I've always thought that fucking goddamn Sigma, like, just his face structure, right, is intentionally made to look very similar to Dr. Wily. And now, hear me out when I say this, right, because if you look at fucking artwork of Dr. Wily, whether it be in the games, and, I mean, obviously you can't really say it too well in, like, the 8-bit sprite and shit like that, but, like, if you look at him in, like, the concept arts and, like, the games and stuff like that, you know, Wily kind of has, like, a similar, like, head-face structure, you know what I mean? Especially chin. That's, like, the one thing in particular that's very similar between the two. They both have, like, like a cleft chin, or as I like to call it, a butt chin. An ass on the chin, so they both have that. What do we call it? And, I don't know, maybe that's just me, you know? Like, just making things up, and just seeing things that aren't there, and maybe that wasn't intended, but I always fucking got him saw that as like an intentional kind of visual similarity between the two, you know what I mean? That and also, you know, to kind of parallel the whole idea of like, hey, Dr. Wily's basically the final boss in every fucking game, and so is Sigma. Well, to an extent, anyway. Because like, there are 2 games I can think. Well, actually, no, technically 3 games. There's like 3 games I can think of that where Sigma isn't the final boss, although one of them technically you could argue he still kind of is, just not in a physical form. Well, him. So, but either way. But more on that when we get to... Well, actually, you know what? No, not even more on that later, because one of those fucking games I'm not fucking playing on stream because it's boring as fuck, but Mega Man X Command Mission is one of the games where he's not the fucking final boss. But that game's also like a side spin-off game, and it's also like, you know, dubious if it's canon or not, but who the fuck cares, you know? That's just one of them. Miss Gurren? Rika? How are you doing playing Mega Man X? I hope you are well. I am so unwilling to put the phone down. Goodbye. Sorry, I had to fucking ad-lib that. Hey Rika, how you doing? Holy shit. Anyway, let me get myself comfortable. Let me actually drink a little bit more water, because, again, it is fucking hot as fucking shit in here. Ooh. Ah, God. Alrighty, so. Yeah, so we already got everything. We got the Hadouken, we got all the fucking sub-tanks, heart tanks, blah, 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 all that fucking goddamn good shit. God damn it, I just realized my fucking earphones are going to die. Son of a bitch. Hang on. I really gotta change the batteries on these fucking gun things because, like, they're dying way too fucking quickly. I'll have to replace them. They probably got, like, a lithium battery or some bullshit. I gotta change that shit. So, alright, there we go. Plugged in. Or that or just say fuck it and just, you know, fuck wireless fucking earphones and just go for a fucking wired one. That, you know, they're alternative, but, you know, one at a time, one at a time. It is said you beat all the Maverick. I am proud to be your friend. I am so unwilling to put the phone down. Goodbye. God. That's never gonna get old. Fucking Mike Boat is a legend. That'll be the recurring meme of the channel. Long live the fucking Vietnamese Pokemon Crystal. Long live it. Shrigma does kind of actually got them brows with Dr. Wily, now that I look at him. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I've always thought that it was kind of like an intended thing. Like, like his face structure is similar to fucking Wily, you know? And I always thought that was intentional. I have no evidence to fucking say that, like, it was intentional, though. Like, I have no idea if there was, like, an interview or whatever and shit like that that, like, you know, proved that or said that, but to me, I've always thought it was, like, a little parallel between the two, you know? So, does this mean that there are four Emperor in this game? Well, in this game, there are 8 Emperor. So, you know, double the Emperor. Guests are gone, the barbecue went well. How did Maverick go? Maverick went really well. No problems whatsoever, really. This game, I played this game too many times. So, showed off some funny stuff, though. But yeah, we got the Hadouken, we got everything. We're basically gonna go to the final stages, so I'm just taking a moment to kind of chill, relax, because, I said in the very beginning of the stream, I know you weren't here, but, like, this is a very fast game. I was fully expecting to beat this game very quickly, so I don't mind taking, like, a little bit of time to kind of chill chat for a moment, you know? So, but yeah, but we'll be going in very soon. But anywho, alrighty, so, let's do this. Let's finally fucking take on Sigma. Also, this fucking theme right here, I fucking love it so much. Hang on, let me take a moment to listen to this. I fucking love this theme so... Like, okay, people talk about, like, you know how, like, people talk about the Wily stages in the classic series and shit like that, right? Like, to me, this is, like, my Wily stage number 2 for or Wily stage 1 for Mega Man 2, right? This is my version of that for the X series. I fucking love this theme. I do appreciate the Maverick Hunter X range. Yes, the Maverick Hunter X range is really good. I don't know if I like it more than this one, but it's damn good. It's a fucking... I would say it's a very good, worthy fucking goddamn successor to this fucking theme. Or, like, a remix of the theme. It's great. So, some good bass in this fucking background. Fuck yeah. Well, that's one of the things I love about this game. This game's music, amazing instruments. I fucking love the instruments used in this fucking goddamn game. So fucking good. Anyway, let's split up. I'll go in first, and then you can slip in while I keep the main defense force busy. Which basically means Zero's just gonna fuck off, go take a smoke break, and then just let us do all the work. That's basically all it is. I'm surprised you're here already. I was hoping to at least catch Spark Mandrill. Yeah, well, like I said, I play this game, unfortunately, a little too quickly. And it's like, I'm not even trying to speedrun. It's just how I naturally play, you know? Unfortunately. But, you know, at least the VOD will be there, so. But anywho. But, yeah, final stages. Whatchamacallit? I fucking love this thing. This thing is fucking great. And, this stage in particular can be a pain in the ass. However, we have some tools to aid us here. Because this little sequence here is a constant bottomless pit, and these fuckers keep spawning around here, right? And if you get hit by them, there's a chance that you're just gonna get knocked off and basically die. However, if you use the charge shot version of Armored Armadillo's weapon, it trivializes the sequence. So, really fucking gotta be useful. You can also use Sting Chameleons, but I'll use that later. For another hallway at some point. Ow. Or very soon, actually. Okay, I thought you were gonna shoot the energy projectiles. Yeah, those guys actually shoot, like, 2 different types. They have, like, 2 different attacks. Sometimes they shoot, like, these little fast energy projectiles that go on the ground. Sometimes they shoot missiles. There you go. And then... Hey, it's Boba Fett! Stay back, X. I'll take him on! Alright, let's go follow him. Give Zero some backup. Oh, that sounded like it went well. Let's go find out. Well, shit. Good try, Zero. Also, I made the joke twice now at this fucking point, but, you know, as far as this guy, Vile, that's his name, looking like Boba Fett, fun little thing, in Japan, he's known as Baba, right? And if I remember correctly, with the Japanese, like, dialect tongue or whatever, it would kind of sound closer to, like, Baba, right? If I remember correctly. But But, you know, they changed his name because, in the West, because it's like, that's a little too close to Boba. So let's, yeah, let's, you know, you know, because they were kind of afraid. They didn't want to get sued by, you know, film and all that. So, good job, Zero. One job. Yeah, you would think you'd fucking do pretty good, considering he blasted his fucking arm off. But it's fine. Anywho, X, do what I tell you, or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, Zero. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. Yeah, he's not joking about that, by the way. You still cannot kill him. If I remember correctly, I think even with the Hadouken, you still cannot fucking kill him at all. So, still one of those cases where you just gotta fucking, what do we call it? Just, you know, just take it. So. Yep, and you basically just repeat the same thing as last time in the beginning. Also, how convenient. He places me in place over there. That's very nice. But wait a second. Hey, Zero broke out. Maybe, but I'm not through yet. Zero, what are you doing? Zero? Oh, okay. And unfortunately, he did not kill Vile. Got the carrier, though, or the right armor. What a worthless gesture! I can't be defeated so easily! The mindless strolling is an eyesore! So, X, it's just you and me now. And Deus Ex Machina! What the? Where did that energy come from? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You are still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. Alrighty. Bile boss fight. You need to think about this fight. There's no walls here. Get fucked. Yeah. I kind of memed on them a little bit because it's funnier doing it that way. I'm kind of tempted to rewind just so I can show off his boss fight, at the very least. I'll let chat decide if I should fucking rewind and, you know, show off the boss fight, because, I love just fucking Hadouken him from the fucking very beginning. It's funny. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. I get to straight up one-shot fucking bosses. Zero, are you sure you could have pulled some those fancy moves first time you beat his ass? Cross fusion. Please rewind. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. I just wanted to meme on him because it's funny doing it, so I like doing it. I'm gonna do it for the later bosses, so. Anywho, let's rewind a little bit. Let's actually show off that boss fight for real. Because it is a good boss fight. It is a good boss fight. Alrighty, so basically most of his gimmick is that he likes to jump around, dash around at you. He will throw little fucking things on the ground that split on the ground. There's also no walls in this boss fight, by the way. You can't wall swing here. Ow. He has a flame tower that he's not doing, unless I'm thinking of X3. I could be thinking of that. Oh yeah, he also shoots these little projectiles there. And basically they paralyze you just like how he does in the intro, so. And he usually does it twice. Fuck you. Sometimes he does it once, sometimes he does it twice. Ooh. Okay. Ah, fuck. And he's dead. And there you go. But yeah, that's how you beat him. His weakness is the Horming... Let me say it properly. The Horming torpedo. Launch Octopus's weapon, that's his weakness. It does a shit ton of damage to him. But, you know. Well, it's rewind time. It's funnier that you blasted his ass. But yeah, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to at least show it off, because it's just funny. That's a lot of evil energy. X, I've taken too much damage. Auto repair systems can't handle it. My power is fading fast. Your power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can destroy Sigma. And there he goes. Goodbye, Zero. We'll see you in the very next game. Yes. So unfortunately, Zero dies. And I'm sure we're never gonna see him ever again. Totally not in the first game, or the very next game where he gets fucking rebuilt. Don't worry about that. It's okay. It's okay. How does a robot bleed? Shut up. Warming torpedo. Love me some good warming. Zero's just jobbing his Vegeta. Pretty much, yeah. Like, when you think about it, that's literally a Vegeta moment. My god. He's too cool to lose out on all the potential merch. Zero still has a lot of things to fight. Yeah, he still has a lot of things to fight for right now. But anyway, yeah, yeah, that's Vile, that's Zero. You know, they're kind of gone. So, oh shit. Okay. Ooh. Hey, I went through all of that without fucking getting hit. That was awesome. Oh boy. Also, this fucking hallway sucks. I'm gonna fucking use the, this weapon in particular. Charge shot. Charge it up. We're gonna go up a little higher here, and booyah. So use the Sting Chameleon for this fucking hallway, and you basically just remove your hitbox for a couple seconds. And just phase through everything. Really damn good. Because fuck that hallway. That hallway sucks. I don't have enough fucking life to Hadouken this guy. Alright, well I guess I can use this weakness at the very least. So yeah, another unique thing about X1, by the way, is that unlike other X games where, whatchamacallit, where, you know, your boss rush was like one hub room, you know what I mean? This game decides to pull a Mega Man 1, like the very classic first Mega Man game, where your bosses are technically not in a hub room, they're just along the levels. Which is really cool. I wish they actually did this more often. I like this. Like, honestly, I much prefer this over, like, just one hub level thing, and there's, like, multiple portals and shit. I much prefer this system. And I really wish they did this more often. Because as far as I'm aware, they only did this in Mega Man 1, this game, and one of the Zero games? I don't remember which one, but I swear I feel like one of the Zero games did it. But either way. But yeah. Anywho. Alrighty. Get some life energy, because that'll be useful. Because we got an upcoming boss in a bit. Actually, you know what? Fuck this. Let me bring up the flamethrower. Fuck these guys. There you go, get out of here. Ah, bastard. Nah, okay. I was really thinking about using a Hadouken for this, but I'm probably gonna use a Hadouken for the rematches against the Mavericks. For the unique ones, I'll try not to fucking be a cheap fuck. Anywho. Alright, let's bring up the Shotgun Ice just because it's useful for this. So this upcoming boss is a unique one, and it is one of the more annoying bosses in the game. I'd actually say it is the most annoying boss in the game. It's this thing. If I remember correctly, this thing's called Bow Spider? I think that's what it's called. It's like Bow Spider or something like that. I used to have a toy of this fucking thing when I was a kid. But yeah. The gimmick with this fight is that he basically travels along... There's a game that... I forget what the fuck it's called. There's a game that does this gimmick. I don't remember what it's called, but basically he follows along the lines, you know, like horizontally. Like any single time there's a fucking line that goes horizontally, he's always gonna follow it, you know? And the moment he hits the ground, he is automatically going to open his eye, and that's the only way you can hurt him. If you shoot him otherwise, you're not gonna damage him at all. Ow. And the lower his HP goes, the faster he gets. Ow, okay, that was a big fuck up on my part. Okay, that's easy. And yeah, the eyeball only shows up for like a fucking frame or two, so you gotta be really fucking quick. He also gets much faster the lower HP he gets, so. Alright, one more shot. Hey, there you go. I mentioned it when we were playing Mega Man X4, but Web Spider, the boss in that game, I feel like his design was inspired by this guy, by Bow Spider. So, and there we go. And yeah, I think that's just a Mechanoid. I don't think that's a Reploid. I think I mentioned this when we were playing X4, but yeah, there's Mechanoids, and then you have Reploids. Reploids are basically androids that can, you know, think, feel, make their own choices, blah, 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 that kind of thing. Whereas, or well, for the most part, whereas Mechanoids are just emotionless robots. So, but yeah, I think that was just a Mechanoid. I don't think that was a Reploid at all. Anywho, alrighty, stage 1 is done. Let me take a fucking drink, because I am parched. Ew. Okay. But yeah, in my opinion, that's the most annoying boss in the entire game. Like, flat out. Maybe not the hardest one, but it's definitely the most annoying. Alrighty, Sigma Stage 2. I love this thing, too. This thing's fucking great. It's swanky as shit. Bottomless pits here, don't drop. Don't drop, and also don't get hit, because, you know, knockback is basically gonna kill you there. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Hang on. Although, he can block it if he does a slide first. Let's find out. Okay, you're not gonna do it. Ah, damn it. Hit him prior. Hey, get fucked. Fuck you, Chill Penguin. Yeah, nah, fuck him. I don't care. When it comes to Mavericks, I don't give a shit. Also, hang on, let me respawn that guy real quick. I kinda fucked that up. Kill him immediately, and you get his ride armor. There you go. And you get to use the ride armor for a bit. Flowchart X win. Soon, when we get to X2. Oh shit, the right arm is dead. Ah, fuck. Bastard, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Anyway. You know, here, let's use the, let's use this. I'll take that. Yeah. Yeah. I like using the charge shot stuff sometimes. Like, I don't use them often, but, like, there's certain places where they're really good to use. Very, very useful. Anywho, this platform looks very familiar. Oh! It's fucking Storm Eagle. Hang on, I gotta get closer to you. Ah, damn it. Shit, you off-screened it, you bastard. Ah, well, that's fine. One little unique thing about Storm Eagle's rematch here is that, unlike the first time, you actually can't just walk forward to avoid his dives, because the platform is technically higher on the screen, and it's just enough to where, like, if you just walk, like, in a certain direction, you're gonna get hit. So you actually have to dash for this. Come on, get down. Oh, you bastard. I wanna kill you. I wanna Hadouken you, come on. Yeah! Get fucked! I don't get... It's Storm Eagle! Okay. Makes you remember Kamen Rider Saber? Okay. I think I'm gonna use... Yeah, actually, I'm gonna use the fucking stick feeling, because this hallway also kind of sucks. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, fuck that. I don't give a shit. Alrighty then. Okay, now we have another unique boss. Because yeah, that's the trend of the Sigma stages. Final boss of the stage is a unique one. This fucking thing. It is called, if I remember correctly, Rangda Bangda. Very fucking weird name for a very weird boss. It's also just like a face on the wall. Also, those spikes down there are instant kill. Don't touch those. But yeah. Basically, the whole gimmick is that he summons out, like, these eyeballs, and each different colored eyeball does a different thing. The weakness is the Sting Chameleon weapon, it does a lot of damage to him. Occasionally, he'll close the walls like these, bring up the spikes, and then, like, the nose will basically move around. If I remember correctly, he has 3 different colored eyeballs. We're probably not going to see the other one now. I want to destroy the eyeball first, though. Yeah. Generally speaking, you want to kill the eyeballs first, because, what do we call it? If you destroy the nose first, the wall will basically stay shut, right? But the eyeballs will still come out and also try to, like, you know, run into you, shoot you, that kind of thing. To me, I find it much more uncomfortable to do it that way. So I would just kill the eyes first, then kill the nose last. And yeah, very conveniently, the spikes break when you kill the boss. But yeah, there you go. And yeah, I wasn't kidding, by the way. The name of that thing is called Rangda Bangda. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it's a thing. It also shows back up again in a later game. And it's much harder. Like, way fucking harder, actually, in a later game. But more on that when we get to that game in the future. Anyway. Alright. Let me take another drink, actually. Another drink of water. Gotta hydrate. Unfortunately, the water's starting to get a little warm, unfortunately, but that's okay. Water's still water. Alrighty, so let's go on to Sigma Stage 3. Yeah, this fucking, like, Michael Jackson-esque fucking goddamn song here. I'm actually use Coin Bird for this, actually. Get out of here. Ow. Aw, damn it. No, I want to use the Hadouken. Fuck. Shit. I want to use it. Hang on. Will you guys give me extra lives? Or not lives, sorry, life energy? Oh, goddammit, come on. Face the right way. Come on, X, you got this. Hang on, wait. Hey! Aw, damn it! Come on! Give me life energy. You bastard. I wanna get... No, come on, I wanna Hadouken this motherfucker. I don't wanna use the sub-tank either. Son of a bitch. Alright, fine. Come on. I just like constantly getting hit by doing this. These sons of... Really? You motherfuckers aren't gonna be generous about these fucking... the life energy now? Ah, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. Who cares? It's fine. Alrighty. It's, Armored Armadillo. Oh yeah, that's something else too. Actually, speaking of the fucking Hadouken, actually. What's really interesting about Armored Armadillo, he can block the Hadouken with his armor. So if you don't take the armor off, he's just gonna fucking block it. Which is kind of interesting. So, you know. I should probably be using his actual weakness to do more damage to him, but it's fine. And goodbye. Oh wait, no, never mind. Ow, goodbye. Did I just see a skeleton in that robot when he got electrocuted? Yes, you did. I mean, you know, robots can have skeletons. You know, like I like to imagine it. It's like whatchamacallit? It's like animatronics, you know? Like how, you know how like animatronics have like a little endoskeleton like inside, you know? I like to imagine it's like that. I mean, shit, I think even like mechas and stuff like that, technically they have like a sort of skeleton. Although I guess like in his case, it was more like actual skeletal though, I guess, rather than robotic. But look, it's fine. Androids in this universe can bleed, so. Sorry, there was a lot that happened in chat. She rang on my banga till I'm married. Oh my god. I'm after my 4th beer, so good thing you're making up for me in H2O. Well, what's really funny is that this Sunday you're gonna fucking be seeing me drinking. Well, I think I mentioned it on Twitter, and I mentioned it like to a couple people, but I will be uploading a video on Sunday. And it's a little fun video of just me and a couple friends just fucking mashing buttons on Guilty Gear Strive. And spoiler, you know, little spoiler alert, I was kind of drinking. So, you know, yeah. Certain things, maybe so. Very awkward things. But anyway, hang on. What you gonna be drinking right now? Drinking Gatorade right now, that counts. Saying if we can be at Crystal today's BBQ excuse. Yeah. God, I want some fucking barbecue, actually. Did I just... Oh, yeah, I already read that. Damn, let's going hard on that Gator juice. Did you know there's a skeleton inside all of it? Huh, okay. Animatronics, FNAF, Purple... God. Oh yeah, Luna, when are you playing FNAF, by the way? Because, like, you know, you're the kind of person that would play that. Like, that's like a traditional, like, you know, like, streamer, YouTuber thing, right? Like, you have to fucking play FNAF at one point, you know? Which, I mean, I guess technically I fall into that category, but, I mean, maybe FNAF 1, I guess, like, for a meme, I guess. I don't give a fuck about the other games. Besides 4, I suppose, but, like, FNAF 1 is, like, the only one I give a fuck about. Anyway, I don't get drunk. Not on alcohol, but on the blood of live gators. I meant to say skeleton in all of us. Ah, okay, that's what you mean. Oh, that GG. Highlight is coming on Sunday? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I don't even want to play FNAF. I've seen too much of it. Well, guess what? Too bad. I said that you're playing it, therefore you're gonna play it. So, okay. Also, wait. Hey, there we go. Come on. Is that gonna be enough? Yes, that's gonna be enough. I can fucking Hadouken this fucker. I don't even remember who the fuck this is. Who are you? You're stinking. God damn it! You're actually really hard to Hadouken. Because like the moment you're gonna jump immediately. Fuck. Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna Hadouken this guy, unfortunately. I really want to. Damn it. Sometimes he drops when he does that. Come on. Drop onto the ground. Or you can just do that. That works too. That works. 3 times. Ah, I want to like predict him. Like let him do that 3 times. Oh, so close. Fuck you. Yeah. Get fucked. Get fucked. That was great. That was fucking awesome. It's so hard to fucking get him Hadouken that fucker. That was fucking amazing. Anyway. Damn, good shot. Thank you, thank you. Also, if you're wondering how you get these with the boomerang cutter. So, yeah, I mean, I showed it off before, but I'll show it off again. Why not? And, oh, no, it's wrong. There you go, see? Just like that. Alright. Spark Mandrill. This is gonna be a tough one, because if he punches immediately, I can get him. Alright, let's see. Nope. Ah, oh, damn it, fuck you. Bastard. Oh, well, fine. I'll play it normal. Okay, he's actually gonna give me a much easier pattern this time. Yeah, because like the first time I fucking did this, earlier today, he actually gave me a much harder time, because he gave me a rough pattern to deal with. But now he's doing the monkey climbing thing a lot more. Which is much easier to deal with, because, you know, he just kind of sits there. I could use this weakness, but it's okay. And he's dead. Right in the face. Alright. Okay. I mentioned Michael Jackson with this theme in particular, but like, you know what though? Like, you want to talk about like Michael Jackson sounding ass themes and shit in Mega Man games? Mega Man 7. I think it's Wily Stage number 2. In Mega Man 7, it sounds very much like a Michael Jackson tune. Anywho. Okay, Launch Octopus is gonna be a bit of a bitch to fucking get him, because, you know, spoiler alert, it's a Launch Octopus. I wonder how you could tell. Anywho, but this is gonna be a little pain in the ass, because, I think he immediately jumps every single time, so I'm gonna have to, like, get under him and not get hit by the missiles. I believe so. Let's find out. Hey, there you go. Yeah, okay. Not too bad, not too bad. And yeah, I already showed off the that you can cut off his tentacles and stuff like that with the boomerang cutter in the first try. There is one other Maverick I haven't shown that off though, technically, but you know. I kind of want to do this actually. Hang on, which is really funny, but like it misses everything. Let's do it. Hey. I like how it misses the the life energy, but it gets the extra life. Anyway, probably not gonna have the life to Hadouken. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, well, actually, I don't want to Hadouken him right now, because I want to show something off, actually. Here, let's bring out the boomerang cutter. Because, yes, this is another boss you can actually cut something off. Can you take a guess at what you can cut off? Bam! There you go. You cut off his fucking his trunk. And now, to me, he looks like a pig. Look at him. He looks like a pig. He's got like a little oinky fucking got him. An oinky nose. Fucking, I think, what was it? Lich said that he had like bat ears. I said that he has like chihuahua ears. Now he just looks like a fucking pig. But yeah. Also, doing this basically disables him from doing his oil slick. So I mean, he still has his other moves, though, so it's not like it nerfs him too bad. But, you know, yeah. Damn, that's gonna hurt. Fucking charge shot to the fucking face. My fate is sealed. I have no choice. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention something. Speaking of charge shots and all that other stuff, well, actually, I guess this is a good opportunity. Well, no, actually, I'll show it off later. Because I'm technically gonna, well, actually, I'll use one of them later. But anyway, no, I forgot to mention the armor part, or not armor part, the arm parts, right, for your Buster. This one right here. Technically, there's another way you can get it. You technically can get it without getting the light capsule. So that part, you know, in stage 1, where we beat Vile and Zero dies, right? You know, for the first time and totally never again. Where he jobs and shit. If you go up to that point in the game without the fucking, the Zero arm part, or not Zero arm part, sorry. If you go up to that point in the game without the arm parts and the light capsule, you can actually get Zero's arm parts, right? And it basically gives you the same effect as the regular one. Although, and I could be wrong about this because it's been a very long time since I did it this way, I think your arms, or like your hands, are red instead of blue. I'm not 100% sure, but the point is that if you somehow didn't have the charge shot from prior in the game, you basically get it from Zero when he dies. He basically gives it to you. Like, he gives you his, essentially. Wasn't there a glitch in X1 that half the charge shot used while dashing does full damage? Yes, and that, well, yes, I explained that in the, like, the very, like, really early in the game in Chill Penguin, the moment I got the dash. Yeah, and that's actually what I've been abusing this entire time, where, like, you know, doing a dash and you're shooting while dashing technically does double the damage. So if you hit, like, a boss or whatever, right, a regular, like, you know, single shot like this will do, like, 1 pellet of damage usually, right? But if you actually do, you know, like a shot while dashing, it does, like, 2 points of damage on a boss. And I believe it also increases the damage if you do charge shots as well. Sometimes. Other times, it's not really that significant, but that's also one of the reasons why I don't really charge shot too often in this game. But yeah. Anywho, let me show off some of the charge shots, actually, because I haven't shown off too many of them. I think I already showed, yeah, I already showed this one off before, but I'll show it off again. Why not? You know, you got the little Chill Penguin slide. You know, I already showed that off before. This I'm not going to show off because we're going to need that. I've showed this off before as well, but I'll show it off again. You shoot electrical waves in 2 different directions. I've shown this one off before, but, you know, why not? Yep, tornado above you. This one I haven't shown. You waste a lot of energy doing this. You do a fire wave. And it's basically endless until it hits, like, a slope like that, you know? Like an edge. This I've already shown off the shield thing. I've already shown off the invisibility. This I didn't show off before, so let's show this off. Because I'm never going to be using these ever again. Bam! You shoot the little, the fish torpedoes that Launch Octopus does, and they home in on stuff, so. But, yeah. But yeah, that's basically all the charge shots. You know, I've already shown off these 2 before, so. But, let's bring out the boomerang cutter, because we're going to need this. I mean, technically you don't need it, but I like using it just to get faster. But we got another boss, a unique one. This is the last boss before us, you know, our good old Sigma. This thing, if I remember correctly, is called, like, D-Rex or some bullshit. I don't remember, but yeah, this thing kind of hurts, actually. So. And he does, like, a little energy projectile. If you're not confident, you can dash, like, you can basically stay on the wall, if you so choose. You can also dash under it. And he's dead. But yeah, that fucking boss, though, this guy, D-Rex, he fucking hurts. Like, this guy genuinely does a shit ton of fucking damage. I remember one time I tried beating the game without the, like, the armor part for the chest to reduce damage, and, like, it is insane, like, how much damage he does if he actually, like, smacks you against the fucking wall. So, it's kind of fucked. I remember when they called him Sigma with the C in the animated card. Oh my god, yeah. That was a thing. But Vile and Spark Mandrill looks pretty cool. Yeah, fucking Vile looks so cool. And the I think it's the Ruby Spears cartoon. It was actually like a, if I remember correctly, it was a classic series Mega Man cartoon, right? But they had like an episode where like X comes from the future, like he travels to the past because like Vile, Spark Mandrill and shit like that, like they travel through the future somehow, or no, not through the future. They travel from the future to the past to the classic series, right? And then X basically tries to stop him or whatever, right? And then of course, like, classic Mega Man and crew and shit, they help stop Spark Mandrill and Vile and shit. But Vile looks so fucking cool. Like, honestly, like, unironically, like, some of the designs in the that cartoon were kind of goofy, right? But then, like, there was some other ones that looked fucking badass. Like, Pharaoh Man looked badass. This fucking got him. Vile looked fucking badass. Like, some of them look also goofy, like Toad Man. Toad Man is just weird. Like, what the fuck? Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Hold up. Mega Man cartoon Vile. Let's see. Yeah, hang on. Look at this fucking cool guy. Hold up. Let me get this one. Here. I'm gonna just fucking throw this up on OBS, actually, rather than going with my my whatchamacallit, my browser. Hold up. Image, whatever, doesn't matter. Yeah, I do want to show this off because, like, unironically, since you brought that up, like, it is it's really fucking got him rad. And plus, we got plenty of time. We're basically almost done with the game anyway, so. Come on, hard drive, stop fucking being slow. Come on, there you go. Good hard drive, good hard drive. There you go. Look at this fucking cool guy. Look how fucking cool he looks in the cartoon. Is he fucking rad? It's fucking rad as shit. I love that fucking design. Like, again, this fucking the Mega Man cartoon, right? Like, a lot of characters look kind of goofy and shit, but then you get Vile, who looks fucking rad as shit. It's fucking cool as fuck. I don't know, I love him. He looks fucking amazing. So, now that's how you promote the X game. Fuck yeah, that's exactly how you promote the fucking X Games. Let me see if I can find Spark Mandrill real quick, because he looks cool too. Like, Vile, like, I'd say steals the show. But, like, he looks cool, too. Here, let me show a proper... Oh, you know what? This is a cool shot. Hold up. I want to show... It's not a full body, but, hold up. Actually, no, fuck it. I'll show both of them. Who gives a fuck? Okay, doesn't matter. Yep, there you go. God, he looks so fucking rad. Okay, hang on. Alright. Much quicker this time, just because I've actually fucking got him... hard drive is actually loading these things a lot faster now. Here, let me show the full body of this one. There you go. Look at this shit. Look at fucking Spark Mandrill. Look how fucking huge he is. Well, actually, that's something else I should point out, by the way, right? Like, Vile and Spark Mandrill, compared to, like, the other characters in the show, are big. Like, they're fucking tall as shit. Like, they're pretty fucking massive, actually. Especially Spark Mandrill. But then you got fucking, this shot in particular. Hang on. I think this is them, like, literally, like, when they come out from the time portal or whatever the fuck. Look at that fucking cool shot! Look how fucking cool they look! Fucking rad. Oh, my God. It's so fucking good. SSDs are dirt cheap. Oh, well, so see, I do have SSDs. The problem is that, like, I don't save images onto my SSD. That's kind of the thing, right? So, in a way, it's kind of my own fault for saving things onto, my hard drive. I just don't like saving, like, images and stuff like that onto SSDs. I prefer, like, saving programs and whatchamacallit, games and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But you are correct, though. I still need to get, like, an actual SSD, like a fucking... At least a fucking terabyte one. Like, 2 500s is still not enough. I completely withdrew from hard drives. Yeah, honestly, I still let this... I really do need to fucking just say fuck it, and say fuck it, or hard drives at this point. But, yeah, it is what it is. Anywho, alrighty, so now that I showed off that fucking Kino-ass design, whatchamacallit, let's beat the game, shall we? Because, yeah, there's nothing else to do. We have one last Sigma stage, and it's basically Sigma himself, so... I got a M2 1TB SSD on it. Fuck yeah, that's fucking rad. Ugh. I gotta get me one of those, honestly. Let me take a real drink of water for a second. Alright. Let's do this shit. Ominous music. Yeah. This portion of this level is really simple. It's just climb up. There's little holes or whatever where, like, robot worms fucking got him to show up. But whatever. Alright. Hello, Sigma. Welcome. I see you managed to get here by yourself. Very impressive. Impressive. Very nice. Now let's see Paul Allen's card. I could destroy you, but I would not rob my pet of that pleasure. He knows how to deal with betrayers. Should you live, I will be waiting for you. Don't disappoint me, X. Sigma Ligma. Anyway, you got this dog here. It's called Velgarder, by the way. Fuck you. I don't care about you. Get out of here. Twat. Fuck him. I don't care about him. Anywho. I did not fight with the weakers. Excellent job, X. I see why Zero counted on you. You're almost as good as a hunter as I was. But the time of your destruction has arrived. You shall regret ever having defied me. And motherfucker whips out a fucking lightsaber. So, you can definitely Hadouken this guy. I'm actually probably going to, actually. Because there's a bunch of exploits you can do with this guy's AI. However, the one thing about Sigma, as you saw there when he did that little pose, he can technically block your Hadouken. That right there, he just iframed through it, but he can technically block your Hadouken. But, you know. But yeah, basically what he does, because honestly, he doesn't really have that much of an extensive boss pattern for that phase. He just basically just fucking swings across the walls, occasionally slashes at you if you're on the ground, and that's basically all he does. However, this is the real meat right here. This fucking thing. Ow. God damn it. Yeah, this is Velgarder Sigma. This is your final boss, and this fucking final boss hurts. He really fucking hurt. That flamethrower attack, by the way, does a shit ton of damage. But yeah, the gimmick with this fight, by the way, is basically get on the claws, bring up the R-shield, because that's his weakness, and try to stay on the fucking claws as much as possible, by the way, because otherwise you're not going to be able to fucking reach, like, hitting him normally. And I don't think the tornado can actually, even, like, I don't think it does that much damage to him at all. I don't think it does any damage, when I think about it. Ow. But yeah, as you can see, the lightning bolts do a shit ton of damage. But yeah, stay on the claws and the wall, and you'll basically be fine. Ow. Yeah, let's use a sub-tank. Let's be very safe about that. I love the music in this fucking Gundam fight. Ow. But yeah, if you're proficient at staying on the claws, you should be fine. And there you go, he is dead. Not like this, Ligma bros, no! No, not like this, Ligma bros! No, it's not possible! I'm a Reploid! I can't be destroyed by you! Why, X? Why have you done this to us? Without the humans, my Reploid brothers could have ushered in a new age! No! And he's dead. Bye, Sigma. We'll see you in fucking 7 other games. Look, by the way, look at this Castlevania-esque fucking ending. Look at this shit. This is so Castlevania. I love the music in this. Someone does a castle invert. Anyway, the war has ended for now. And peace has been restored. But those who sacrificed themselves for the victory will never return. Exhausted, X gazes at the destruction he helped cause and wonders why he chose to fight. Was there another way? No, because if you basically sat there and do nothing, X, everyone would basically be dead. By the way, this is a fucking character trait about X that I honestly kind of sort of hate. I mean, I don't mind it too much in the earlier games, but holy fucking shit, they make it really fucking bad in X7. Like, my fucking god. Anyway. Standing on the cliff, the answers seem to escape him. He only knows that he'll fight the Mavericks again before he finds his answer. How long will he keep on fighting? How long would his pain last? Maybe only the X-Buster on his arm or his hand knows for sure. So when it's a castle. Very profound, X, but humans were gonna go, like, extinct if you did not. Pretty much. I think YouTube's filtering me. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't seen anything that, like, needed to be approved or whatever, and I'm on live chat, so... Okay. Anyway, it is said... it is said I lost Sigma. Anywho. I love this fucking little, like, enemy credits theme right here. God, this credits theme is so good. Oh yeah, this is also how you found out the names of all the, like, the robots and shit. Although it's not, they don't show images, so it's not very clear. But yeah, I love this fucking thing. I also like that it gets brighter, you know? Like it's supposed to be like it's dawn, you know what I mean? I mean, imagine being credited as left cannon. Chill penguin. Launch octopus. Storm eagle. Armored armadillo. Flame mammoth. King chameleon. Spark mandrill. Like I was doing like a fist bump. Boomer Coanger. Vile. Boba Fett. Yes, Sigma male. Those are Sigma balls. Zero. God, it's so cheesy, I love it. Yeah, freeze frame! And you, as Mega Man X. Oh, that's so cheesy, I love it though. Like, that is such soul. This has so much soul. And then here you go. Now here's the actual, like, staff credits. Like, you know, the credits for the programmers and shit. So much soul. So much soul. I love this game. I mentioned it before, but, this is one of my favorite video games of all time. I love this game. Like, this and, whatchamacallit? Donkey Kong Country 2. I love these two games. Like, these two games. They're some of my favorite games of all time. Straight up. So, if you type in all caps too much, YouTube will not let your live chat through? That's stupid. What the fuck? That's super gay. Oh, boy. Game needs to give thanks to their players more. Like, so... Yeah, I mean, like... A lot of indie games, a lot of indie games do it, right? Like, some indie games definitely do. A lot of, like, mainstream games, they tend not to, honestly. These credits are so modest. Exactly! They're very modest. They're very fucking, I don't know, just humble, really. Thank you for playing, presented by Capcom. And thank you very much, basically everybody that worked on this game. And as much as I have problems with Keiji Inafune, thank you as well, honestly. Gotta give credit to the man. Wouldn't basically have this fucking game if it wasn't for him. So. Such a small staff involved in this all-time class. Exact. Honestly, that's the really funny thing about, like, game development, like, back in the day, like, all these, like, older classic games and shit. A lot of them were basically staffed by people with, like, about the size of, like, an indie team. You know what I mean? Like, these days, anyway. But wait a second. We have an intermission here. You have won a temporary victory, X. What you destroyed was only a temporary body. My spirit remains intact. Well, when he says spirit, he means, like, his virus essence or whatever. No, look, lore shit, who cares? In time, I will find other bodies strong enough to do my bidding, and I will return. I shall see you soon, X. Very, very soon. You are defeated by me. Disqualification. Or no qualification. Sigma coping again. But yeah, no, like, unironically, like, a lot of, like, older games and shit, you know? Yeah, no, like, unironically, a lot of their games and stuff were like staffed by like a relatively small team that is basically like the equivalent of a relatively small indie team, like these days, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, there's some of these games where it's like, it's only like 1 or 2 people working on it, maybe 3, right? But then there's like a couple where you get like a, like a handful of people, like maybe like 12 people, maybe, just working in a fucking office or their homes or whatever that they fucking make and shit, that they make into an office. So, but yeah, that's kind of how it was back in the day, So, but yeah, no, I love this game. This game's wonderful. Fucking wonderful fucking good and beautiful game. And thankfully, it's well preserved because, well, it's fucking everywhere. And on top of that, there's like a shit ton of versions of this fucking goddamn game, like everywhere, You got the X Legacy Collection, that's on like Steam and probably on the consoles as well. I'm not too sure. I think it is on Switch and like, PS4, PS5, whatever. Why we'd have a console these days, I don't know. But, hey, it's fine. Whatchamacallit. But yeah, this game's fucking everywhere. Everyone should fucking get and play it. It's fucking wonderful. There's also like an older collection as well for like the PlayStation 2 and I believe GameCube. It's also on there as well. But yeah, wonderful fucking beautiful game. It's fucking good shit. One of my favorite games of all time. It's impressive that such a small staff could work out a game with so few. That's that too. Well, that's also because like back in the day, right? I'm convinced. I mean, granted, let's not pretend that there weren't bad games back in the day. There were, right? But I have this feeling that like a lot of older games, well, one, a lot of them weren't superly duperly complex. So like sometimes there weren't that many ways things could go wrong, right? But I also feel like they were playtested way the fuck more back then. You know what I mean? Like, they actually fucking... Like, first off, people who actually fucking played or made these games a lot of the times, or, actually play it a lot extensively, or they hand it out to people who play games hardcore, you know what I mean? Like, a lot. But, I don't know. There's a lot of factors as to that, but no, you're right, though. Like, a lot of these older games, they would have very few, like, game-breaking issues, A couple games were, exceptions to that, but either way. Anywho, unfortunately, this is one of those games where, like, once you beat the game, it just ends here. You basically just have to, like, turn off the console. So, it's like Final Fantasy VII in that regard, actually, where, like, there's no continue, that's it. So. Anywho. Alright, let's lower the music, though, because we basically heard enough at that point. Actually, no, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna fucking, actually, let's raise the volume a little bit. And I'll just give my little send-off, actually. And then we shall restart the game. Why not? Just so I can see the title screen again. Okay. But yeah. Anywho. But yeah, that's gonna be Mega Man X1. I said it earlier in the stream. Apologies for basically lying. Because I said I was gonna stream on Monday. Kinda overslept. And then I overslept. Well, okay, no. The first time, I just shit came up, right? And then on fucking Wednesday when I was gonna stream again, yeah, I just fucking, whatchamacallit, I just overslept. And I was like, fuck it. I just save it for Friday. So, and I mostly overslept because it was fucking 4th of July and I got drunk off my ass and all that good shit. Which, by the way, happy very late American Day, Fucking good old America. I had fun. Pretty neat game overall. I love the dynamic stages. Hell fucking yeah. Oh, I already read this. Hang on, there we go. But, what's the next game? Honestly, I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of debating on a couple games, honestly. There is a small part of me that wants to play Strider. The 2014 game. You know what I mean? I got drunk off 4th of July, not even American. Well, yeah, fucking 4th of July is just a fucking day to get drunk. Even if you're not American. I was, like, memeing with a bunch of my friends and shit, just basically constantly fucking, like, DMing them. Like, especially, like, my non-American friends, right? And I was just constantly DMing them, like, yeah, happy fucking America Day. Fuck yeah, you get freedom. Fucking just like, what the fuck is a kilometer? Who gives a shit? So, it's fun. It's fun. America's a wonderful country. We get to be absolute retards and enjoy it. I wouldn't have it any other way. But yeah, no, as far as, like, the next game, though, I'm kind of honestly feeling Strider. the 2014 reboot game Strider by not Digital, what the fuck, Double Helix. I'm kind of feeling that game because I played it like I think it was like earlier this year or last year, late last year. I'm not too sure. Celsius more like freedom. No, fucking Fahrenheit is more like freedom degrees. I remember a lot of people when they call like American metrics and shit like that, right? Like, American inches and all that shit. They call it freedom units. But anyway, no. Yeah, I think the next game is probably gonna be Strider. I'm kind of feeling that game, honestly. Just a little bit. Which Celsius would be freedom degrees. Things would be much more civilized. Oh boy. But yeah, no. Anywho, but yeah, I think the next game will be Strider. I'm gonna try for Monday. I hate. I'm just gonna stop promising things because like I end up just like not doing them and then looking like an ass. But the next game will be Strider. However, the next time we stream, obviously, we're gonna go back to fucking Hong's Adventure. So Hong's Conquest. Yeah, but also I said it before. Look forward to this coming Sunday. I'll be uploading a fun little Guilty Gear session that I had with a couple buddies, and that'll be good. It'll be like an hour. My dumbass thought it was gonna be 2 hours, but yeah, I don't know. It was actually an hour. I was just stupid. I was misreading the program. So, when is Viet stream? Again, I don't want to promise, but it's probably gonna be Monday. And if it's not Monday, it's probably gonna be like fucking Wednesday or something. Around there. We'll see. Maybe even Sunday. Who the fuck knows? I'm not too sure. We'll see. It's definitely gonna be the next game. Monday, Sunday, around there. So my ass got beat the whole GGST. Oh, I mean, I think you beat you beat Jelly a couple times. So, but more on that later. More on that this Sunday. But anyway. Anywho, all right. Let me stop rambling. You all have a wonderful time. I hope you all had a good 4th of July as well. By the way, I know I tweeted it out before, but just to say it on stream, a belated happy 4th of July, happy America Day. But yeah, toodles. You all have a wonderful time. This was it was a good way to fucking come back to this game. I love this game. Anyway, all right, toodles. Have a good one.